Hi, in this video I want to have a look at the blues song Blues in the Bottle by Lightnin Hopkins. Now the song is maybe not too well known, it's not one of the more famous blues standards you'll hear, but it is quite a catchy piece of blues music and it's a good piece to play if you're playing fingerstyle blues on the guitar. Now, Blues in the Bottle is taken from Hopkins' 1961 album entitled Blues in My Bottle. And it's a 12-bar blues piece, and it's very much in Hopkins' style of playing. You know, you've got the thumb picking out the bass notes, you know, melody notes getting played by the other fingers, and it also has quite a fast tempo, which is characteristic of Hopkins' music. Now, it's like I said, it's a 12-bar blues sequence, and it just gets repeated throughout the song. In every repetition of the 12-bar blues sequence, Hopkins plays it slightly differently. You know, and I think, you know, it's a lot of improvisation, even on the recorded versions. So what I want to do is have a look at this song here and try and give you a version of it that encompasses quite a bit of what Hopkins recorded in the original. So when he plays through it, there are sections where he's playing the 12-bar and he's singing over it, and there are other sort of solo breaks where he's playing, you know, melody notes, solos over the top of it without the singing. So what I've done in this video is put 3 repetitions of the 12-bar structure. And initially the ordering of these may seem a bit strange. So the 3 parts I put in, the first one is the first solo break that he does without the singing. The second one's the second solo break he does without the singing. And the third section I've put in is a more stripped down version which you can sing over. So there's far less melody notes put in it, you know, so you're just concentrating more on the bass notes so you can sing over it. And the reason I've done this is, well, there's a number of reasons. One, because I don't sing, so I'm giving you the sections that are better for playing as a solo guitarist if you don't sing. And 2, the reason I've put a section at the end where you can sing over is to link in the outro section at the end. Unfortunately, it doesn't link in too well with the solo breaks, so it links in better with this more stripped down section at the end. So the song is in the key E and it's played on a guitar in standard tuning. And the structure I've got is I've got the very short intro section, the first solo break, the second solo break, then the 12-bar blues section that you can sing over, and then the outro at the end. And what you can do with these sections is you can just mix them up as you see fit. I mean, if you want to sing over it, you can take the third section, say, you know, that's stripped back and just play that. Or if you just want to play solo guitar, you can just use the first 2 sections and repeat them, or vary them if that's what you want to do. So one other thing to say about this is, like a lot of Hopkins stuff, it does have quite a fast tempo. And when you're playing the individual notes, especially if you start playing triplets and that within it, the tempo and speed that you've got to play these notes at gets very quick. So if you're struggling with any part of it, definitely just try playing it slowly at the start and then building up the tempo. So anyway, like I said, this is a nice catchy 12-bar tune. It's good to play on guitar, so let's get on with it. So here is Blues in the Bottle by Lightnin Hopkins.